long before I was ever a thought. He knew me before I breathed, before the womb could ever feel my heartbeat, before my mother ever knew that she would birth me. God had a purpose written up beneath the surface, knew my crookedness and still saw me as worth it. I wasn't random, I was known before conception, seen before existence, held inside intention. Every breath I'm breathing got a reason and a message. Even when I'm lost, he ain't losing his direction. Psalm 139, he was there when I was forming, written in the book before I ever saw the morning. So how could I believe my failures make me worthless? If grace was in the plan before sin was at the surface. I came into this world with a nature I can't conquer, but he already knew the cross would be the answer. Jesus wasn't the plan B. When humanity fell, the lamb was in the purpose before I learned to rebel. He knew me before I breathed, knew my heart before I dreamed, knew the places I would fall. Still he called me by my name before the world could see. He already had a plan for me. I wasn't saved by accident, his grace was reaching out to me. Jeremiah 1:5, before you formed in the womb, he knew me, set me apart, gave my purpose room. So I'm looking at my life like, how could I have missed it, trying to write my own story when the author already scripted Galatians 1:15. Call me from my mother's womb, grace don't wait until you're perfect to make room. That's why I can boast, like somehow I found God. I was running from the shepherd, he came looking through the dark. Ephesians 1:4, chosen before creation, not because I'm good but according to his gracious will. So when I stumble I don't have to stay defeated. The blood speaks louder than the places I've been bleeding. I got questions, doubts, scars from the journey. Sometimes faith gets cold and my vision gets blurry, but knowing he knew makes a difference in the struggle. I ain't walking toward a God who just discovered my trouble. He knew me before I breathed, knew my heart before I dreamed, knew the places I would fall. Still he called me by my name before the world could see. He already had a plan for me. I wasn't saved by accident, his grace was reaching out to me. He knew the tears, he knew the pride, he knew the nights when I wander in the night. He knew the sin before I ever touched it, and chose to love me enough to come and suffer. I don't understand everything, I don't know why every chapter had to hurt. I can't see the whole picture. Before I knew him, he knew where I was. Before I knew my name, he had a plan for my mission. Before I knew my sin, he had a plan for redemption. Funny how I thought salvation started when I found him. Now his grace was in motion while I was nowhere around him. I was born with a nature that was bent toward rebellion, but heaven didn't trip, only carried the solution. The cross wasn't panic, it was purpose in position. Christ stepped into history to finish what was written. I done walked through some valleys I ain't tell nobody about. Had a war in my head with the devil screaming die. But if he knew every battle before I ever got drafted, maybe what I call a setback is a chapter he crafted. I can't look at my scars like they canceled my calling. I can't measure God's presence by the days I was falling, cause the same hand that for me knew exactly where I'd wander, and still left the 99 just to come and get this one. He knew me before I breathed, now that's grace. Knew my heart before I dreamed. Not God, he knowing what I did, look I know what I did. Still deciding I was worth the blood he shed. Before the world could see, I almost in my strength, he already had a plan for me. The Savior. I wasn't saved by accident, his grace was reaching out to me. If he knew me before time, then my future ain't foreign. I'm just walking through a story that heaven had already authored.